Radical.
I was going to run with the Nintendo Switch news. They released their quarterly report and their top 10 best-selling games on the Switch since 2017. Was going to do that, but I'm just getting deja vu. Didn't I already do like a top 10 best-selling Switch games upload? So, yeah, I didn't really think there was any need in that. But this is something actually I'm personally excited about because, I don't really have a Switch. I don't care about the Switch stuff. But I do care about wrestling, AEW, WWE. I get into that kind of stuff. And I love a lot of the wrestling games. I don't know why I've yet to get the Rey Mysterio wrestling game, but, when I get time, I definitely probably will pick that one up. So, AEW, Fight Forever. There's not a lot of details about this game. Even though it's supposed to release later this year, you would think there'd be a lot of gameplay footage, details and whatnot, but they're keeping the lid on tight on this one. Only what happened was, I believe it was at Amazon, UK Amazon, some stuff got leaked. Something went live and it wasn't supposed to. Specifically, what you'll see in the thumbnail here is actually the cover art for the game. Now, it's no surprise that right front and center on that cover art is CM Punk, no other than CM Punk. And around him is Moxley, otherwise known as Dean Ambrose in WWE, Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and two females that I'm sorry, I don't know much about the females in AEW. Maybe I should learn about them. But yeah, I like this box art. AEW Wrestling Fight Forever. Now, what's interesting here is it's actually going to be coming to pretty much all platforms. Not just the Xbox and the PlayStation, but also it's been confirmed for the Switch and the PC platform. And there's one, what does it say here? I don't know much about this match type. Of course, you're going to have your standard, your ladders, your tables, your tag team, all your standard match types I'm seeing here. But there's one called Casino Battle Royal, sounds pretty interesting, and Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch. I've never seen a match like that. Sounds like some shit that Mick Foley might have been into back in the 90s in ECW. Exploding barbed wire. One would think the barbed wire would be enough. Painful enough. But exploding barbed wire? That sounds pretty freaking brutal. That sounds pretty freaking brutal. I'm going to go look up right now an exploding barbed wire deathmatch because I'm really curious on that. Now when it comes to the roster of who's going to be in the game, I'm taking a wild guess that maybe the Hardys wouldn't be in the game because, Jeff, he joined later, but he's no longer there in AEW, so I don't know what the deal is there. It'd be kind of cool if he was in the game, so you could play maybe the Hardys versus Sting and Darby Allin. I'm sure Sting and Darby Allin, they would be in the game, of course. I'm curious on if Daniel Bryan's going to be in the game. He probably would be, right, because he joined around the same time as CM Punk. And if CM Punk is in the game, I don't see any reason why Daniel Bryan would not be. Here's one big positive. One big plus, though, is for those of you that are big fans of Cody Rhodes that have followed him in AEW, he's still going to be in the game, even though he's no longer in AEW. He's now in WWE as the American Nightmare. So that's one big positive there.